Hey, welcome everyone to a new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. What do we see? I think I immediately see a really good spot. That's the 5, 9, 10 here. I think one of the best producing spots on the board with the 6, 5, 11, the 5, 8, 10, the 6, 9, 3, 8 for 10. But of course, getting on the best ore in the game is always very good. I think it's the most important resource in the game. And especially on this board, when this might be the second best ore. So I want to place my first settlement here on the 5, 9, 10 here for sure. But where do I want to point my road? So I could definitely see someone placing on the 6, 5, 12 with a root brick spot over here and cut me off to the sheep port here and the 9 ore. So I think I want to point my road downwards. We might lose the race from the 8 for 10 player over here to the 3 for 1 port, but then we can at least have a guaranteed settlement spot, I think, at the 9 ore. Because we do have some wood, and I think we will get some brick on the way back. But I want to prioritize, honestly, getting some sheep, because that will be our strategy. I think we have the best setup to play the or we cheap strategy. So I want to prioritize getting the sheep here. So what do you think to take as... I think the 6 for 11 looks pretty solid with the 5, 8, 10. I think that's a pretty good setup. You are lacking a little bit of ore, but your production is insane. I think there will be demand for wheat here on the board. However, if the 5 rolls a lot, then it might not be the case. Unfortunately, you can't have access to the wheat port. Yeah, so I think you go for the 6 for 11. That means I think green gets the 6, 5, 11 here, which is massive, or the 6, 5, 12, and build to the 9 ore. So really good setup for green here, or for blue, I meant. Okay, but you don't see that option, or you just don't want to get to the sheep, because I think that would be really strong here. Maybe you want to block the 6 to 11 for me, because of course that's really nice for me, but I think, well, not sure. Do you take the 3, 10, 11 as green? I think then we don't have the sheep, unfortunately. Let's see what green decides to take. And what do we take? Well, I think we at least, I think most games you need at least 19 or 20 points of production to win the game. 18 points production can work, but then you have to have a very good board, in my opinion. Yeah, so this is the open X spot. I think the 4, 9, 11 combines pretty well, by the way, with... And I think I can get to the 9, 10, 2 in time here, to be honest. Because gray doesn't have any raw material, I can cut off green. Green, of course, does have better raw material than me, but not that much better. Because I have the double wood, I have the 9 brick. So I think if I place on the 4, 9, 11 and can get to the 2, 9, 10, we could be in an amazing position here. We still don't have the sheep though, so that's the unfortunate part. But getting that extra production is massive, I think. I think I want to go. I can play it safe and place on the 2, 9, 10. But then I think only getting 8 points of production when we get way more, I think is better. I think I want to go for that spot. So we will not make any friends with this. And we also have a way to connect our roads, by the way. It's also very interesting here. And we do roll the 7 right off the bat. So green can start with the development card, which I don't like. And I also want to prevent, I think, gray from getting an early death. However, he's on the 8 and 10, so I can't block him that great. By the way, blue has the development card too. And I think who's in the best position? Maybe I think gray might be in a very good position as well, and also my competitor. But blue also looks pretty scary. I don't like the setup of green. So I can get a wood, a sheep, or an ore if I steal from gray. And I can get an ore, wheat, or sheep if I steal from blue. But if I want to block blue, I think I have to do it on the 6 sheep. And the 6 is definitely not a very good spot to block. I think then maybe the 10 wheat, I guess. and steal from gray. Yeah, I think I want to do that. And we do get the wood, which is fine. So we definitely place one road here to... Because, well, gray does have 22 points of production, and so does blue have. The only downside of the setup of blue is he doesn't have that much ore. But he might be now also... he can definitely get to the 9 ore as well. I could see that here. So you can buy a death, I think. Yeah. So I know you have the wood here in hand, but I don't need the wood. And green, oh, really nice 9, by the way. We can offer a wood, by the way. Let's see if we can get a sheep for it. I know there's sheep in the game. Green doesn't have it too. And I don't think there's much wheat in the game. Maybe it was not the smartest thing to block the wheat here, because I might need wheat as well. So maybe it was better to block the 6 and steal from blue here. But blue is holding for a city, by the way. Yeah, I don't need that much ore. Maybe I want to give... not sure if I want to give my ore, though. Maybe if I can settle, but not yet. Okay, so green doesn't have the knight, and you will steal from me for sure. And you probably blocked the 5 wheat here, because I cut you off and blocked your 10 wheat. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, but luckily you only put it on my 10 wood here. I don't mind it at all. So I would love to get a wheat, and then I think I can get the ore for sheep trade. Blue does have the sheep. Yeah, now you getting a death card. Wow, another 9 here. Ooh, okay, so let's see um, if we can get an ore for sheep, then we can already settle, by the way. Not sure if there is sheep in the game now, by the way. I don't think there's any sheep in the game. So that's the unfortunate part. Uh, or a brick for wheat. In that case, I think we can win the race now from blue for getting to the 3 for 1 port here. We only need one more sheep, basically. So I think I want to go for that option now. So blue does have brick and 1 wood. So you definitely need 1 more wood and brick. And you also need 1 more sheep. So I think we will win this race. We are also very close at getting the city, but maybe I want to prioritize getting the... Well, not sure. The city on the 5, 9, 10 is, I think, massive for a game. But I also need the sheep port here. The 3 for 1 port. Okay, now there is some sheep in the game. I didn't pay attention what green wanted for card. He doesn't need the brick. He probably needs either the wood, because the 6 didn't roll. So that could be a trading option. Or I can give him just 1 ore, because the ore is also pretty rare. Ooh, okay, so we have the 4 for 1 in hand if we want to. Let's see if he wants to do this trade with me, green. So, Gray does have a ton of wheat, by the way. Maybe a wheat for ore? I can do that as well. Because I need another brick to settle on the 9 and 2. We can also do brick for wheat, I guess, in that case. Do I want to give him a brick and an ore? It's a very good trade for me, by the way. Uh, yeah, it gives me the city. Getting a city is massive. We might lose now to the board here because we will be a big target. And we might get stolen from as well. Yeah, that's not great, for sure. Maybe I want to play a protective road. But blue is going for this spot, by the way. So maybe I don't have to worry about this 3 for 1 port. I also think for blue this is a way better settlement spot than well, the 3 for 1 is okay for sure, but getting on the 9 ore is massive. So we already have the city, which is really nice. And I did give an ore away, but the wheat might be rare for us as well. So now we at least have the city. I will definitely take the trade. That's a very good trade for me. So do you have the row building? Oh, maybe you do have the row building, right? Do you have the row building here? So maybe I want to play one more road here. Just to make sure that we don't get cut off. But and green is still looking for the wheat by the wow. Another sheep here. So there's a ton of sheep in the game, but I don't want to give my ore away just yet. So it is very nice to have this spot over here. It's not necessary for us to win the game here. I think the 3 for 1 port is pretty good here to have. So not sure, maybe it was smarter than to 4 for 1 my ore for a sheep and settle here. Because I definitely don't want to lose out on both settlement spots. But I think getting the city is massive here. So unfortunately the 6 and the 8 rolled. Typically, yeah, the only not good numbers for me. Okay, you probably need one more wood. So I would love to have a 4 or 10 now, just to get one road here, I think. To secure that spot, basically. But our numbers are not getting rolled at all. The 12, the 8, the 6, the 6, the 7. That's very bad. Oh, and you steal my brick is also very bad. Oh, wow. That's really bad here. Okay, I definitely want to... Oh, okay. I don't want to block blue, but blue does have the sheep for me. So maybe I do want to block blue. I think I could block the 10 wheat because green needs the wheat. But I will probably get the wood. I would love to get the... Yeah, the sheep. Because that is a rare resource for me. So we basically need a 5 and a 9. Ooh, you will give away your brick. I think I will do this trade. The brick is more rare for me than the wood is. So I think still we are in a decent position if we can get this 3 for 1 port. We already have the production. Yeah, you did have the row building, so I predicted it correctly. So now you can only get to the H3, I guess. Maybe I should... Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is also a very good spot. Or the 3-4. Oh wow, and you don't have the knight again. Okay, we definitely need a 5 right now. That would be amazing. There it is. I can get another city, but now I would love to get the 4 or 10. That would be amazing for me. But we get the 6, the 7. Oh man. Uh, yeah, pretty bad here. So I don't think their gray does have the wood for me. The 4 and the 10 didn't roll in a while, by the way, but the 6 did roll. But I'm not sure what green. Did green did get 2 roads? Yeah, and he was asking for the wood, so I don't think he does have anything for me. But I have high chance, I think, of um, yeah, I think the 10 wheat is fine here and block gray here. And we do get a nice wheat, so that's a pretty nice here. So we just have to wait now. I really want to settle here because we might 7 out a lot. Again a 7. I now want to get the wood here. So it's looking a little bit dicey here. So will you solo block my 9 ore here? I think you, yeah, or the 9 brick. Okay, at least you get my wheat and not my brick or my sheep. My sheep would be pretty bad here. So can we get a 4 or 10 here? Otherwise I have to give my ore away for the wood. But I think there's no wood in the game right now. Okay, nice 5 here, but I would love now to get 4 or 10. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so there were a lot of 6s, so I think Gray still have some sheep for me, and he does have wheat. But I don't need that much wheat, to be honest. Maybe I will now steal from green again, but I think blue is definitely in a better position. Yeah, I think I want to steal from blue. We do get a brick. I will just ask for the wood right now. I can also do brick for sheep, I guess. Then I can get the development card, because we also need some development cards. Okay, so we are a little bit stuck, unfortunately, but we can't do anything about it. I don't want to get a development card here, because we need sheep for the settlement first. So there's the wood we know we need it. This means I have not a high chance that we can get cut off by blue here, so that's pretty nice. And the way he's playing, he wants to settle on the 9-12 here. So a lot of 5s right now. So gray, although you did get the expansion spot, you don't have the port right now. So I think your setup is a little bit awkward. I think getting to the port might be smarter for you. Wow, again a 7 here. Damn. Oh, this is so bad for me. Yeah, maybe something like this. Oh, now we will get stolen from. Ah, you do get my wood as well. We are very unlucky, by the way, with these 7s. But can we get a 4 or 10 now? Okay, we do get a 4. So we at least now can finally settle. So now we don't have to 7 out anymore. And I think we will now start to get some development cards rolling. So hopefully we get some more 9s as well. Okay, but there is now, I think, a decent amount of sheep and wheat in the game. That's pretty good for me. And now I'm noticing blue already did get 3 development cards, which is not great. But no knights, it seems like. But you still have to get the city, which might be pretty hard for you to do. But not sure what you do have here. If you have the mono, of course, that might be not that hard anymore. So this doesn't help him at all, because he now has a ton of wheat in his hand. It does harm me though. Oh wow. I'm glad he does that. Okay. Yeah, you 4 for 1 your wheat now. Wow, again a 6. Yeah, lots of 7s. That hurt me. Okay, another 7. I think I definitely want to block the 6 sheep now. I think blue is now in the strongest position with me. So I want to keep targeting blue right now. And I'm also in a race for the army with him. Especially now he's settled on the 9 ore. What my advantage over him is, he can block me that great, by the way. We share a lot of the same space, only the 9 brick. And I already have the production, but I don't have the sheep. So we will have to see how that turn out. Let's see if you have the knight. Yeah, I don't think you have the knight here. So that's very interesting to notice. So that means we still have a good shot at getting army, I think. But we need to get some rolls going, because I feel like we are not getting any good rolls right now. The 5 wheat is not great here. The 9 is very good though. Let's see if Gray decides to do this trade with me. I think he's interested in this trade for sure. He produced a lot of sheep and wheat. Well, then we don't have to do the trade, I think. We can offer one more time. I think he should take this trade, but if he doesn't want to do it, it's fine. I think it's a very good trade for him, but if he doesn't want to do it. Okay, let's do a 1 for 1. Maybe a wood for a sheep. I can do that here for sure. Because I need to get some sheep anyway. Okay, he does this trade with me. Yeah, I think I want to pass now. A little bit of table talking, just to make sure that I don't get robbed too much. So Gray does have a lot of wheat. I think he's looking for the city here. So maybe he does have the city right now, by the way. He only did get 1 death. And he's a ton of wheat. So I think he will now go for the city, which is also very good for. I will do a brick for wheat here, but I'm not sure if you do have the wheat. A brick for a wood and an ore. Yeah, getting an extra ore is really nice here. Wow, for just a road? uh, okay. That's not great here. Oh man. Yeah, let's do something like this. At least it's off the 5 here, but now you don't have the city anymore, I think. Okay, you do have it. I don't agree with the city here. I think getting the city on the 6 for 11 is better here. Yeah, you would have had 2 ore right now. Let's see if Gray wants to give me this trade. I don't think you do have the wheat anymore. Yeah, I need to get a development card soon. Let's try wood for sheep, just to make sure to get some sheep. Okay, no trades here. So then we just move on here. So it hurts me a lot that I didn't have, yeah, that I don't have the sheep basically. Getting the brick is nice, but yeah, I think we are the target right now, and we don't have the development card yet. I would really want to have a knight. Oh wow, you steal from blue? Are you looking for a specific card here? Maybe because you are racing with blue for the longest road, that you block the 8 brick over there, or if you're just looking for the sheep and you don't expect me to have the sheep, which I can understand. But I did trade gray in the past. Okay, 4, 10, 5, all are great, or even the 9. Oh man, I hate these games where only the 7 rolls and that we are getting blocked the whole game. I think we do have a decent production. We have 20 points of production, but yeah, only the 6 and the 7 are rolled right now, basically. Yeah. So he's still looking for the sheep. Please give me only just one roll where there's not a 7, I don't 7 out, and that you can get a development card. And from there on, you can compound it, because then you have a way to protect yourself. With the knight, you can get, for example, another sheep or a wheat, which you need for another development card, and so on. So the beginning is really important, and it seems like we are, well, slowed down quite a bit right now. Okay, let's see if Gray wants to trade with me. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to give him any ore here. The wheat is basically stuck in his hand right now. He only has wheat and sheep. So Gray can also definitely be a contender for largest army right now. Because you can 4 for 1 your wheat for the ore here. Wow, are you really giving the ore for wheat trade with Gray? Gray will definitely take this trade. Oh, I'm surprised that he doesn't want to trade anyone here. But it's not looking too great for us right now. The 9 rolled 5 times. Well, I think we are not that unlucky with rolls, but we are getting blocked a lot, and unfortunate 7 outs. These 7, I think, defines the game right now. And it really benefits Gray, because Gray is not getting blocked this game. Only on the 10 wheat, but that doesn't harm him. I think now Gray is in the strongest position here, especially because he doesn't get blocked and already have the production. So blue can be quite scary too. Um, if you can give me ore for wood, I will do it for sure. But I don't think you need the wood. I think you need the wheat. Yeah, so that's the difference. Here I would have 7th out, and Gray now gets a massive turn. Yeah, another city. So Gray is definitely now in the lead. He just passed with 9 cards in his hand, by the way. Oh man. Let's see if someone wants to do this. I think I need to make something happen here, because we are very far behind right now. But I don't want to give him the ore. So now a 7 would be really nice for sure. Yeah, I think green is also not in the best position. Basically having no ore. You do have a good settlement spot here. But I definitely want to block gray on the 4 ore here now. He is looking for the city, green. No, doesn't make sense for me to give any ore. You definitely don't want to trade your ore away. I think that is most of the times a mistake. Because giving an ore means you will give your opponent the opportunity to have a massive increased production. And of course, if you want to win, you want to have the highest production in the game. Yeah, so we already 59 rolls ahead, and well, we are only on 5 points here. We didn't get one knight here, by the way. Okay, so you are going for long road, and I think you have no competition in getting the long road. So blue's looking quite scary here as well. Yeah, of course, no 7. So you can get another city if you want. You can also get, yeah, I think you now want to get to the 3-4 port, but I think you should not trade gray at all here. But you can, I think you have 8 sheep in your hands. You can definitely 4 for 1 your wheat for the 2 brick and then settle on the 3-4 port. You have 18 cards. In the mid game, that is massive. Uh, I don't like that at all. So I think this game, oh, okay, that's interesting. Wow, and you stay with 9 cards? Let's see if we can do this trade. We can finally get a death card, by the way. Uh, we can get 2 if we can get this trade. Let's see. I don't need my wood right now. Okay, nice. So we do get that trade. I do give my ore away, but I need to now invest in some death cards here. This Year of Plenty is nice, but not great for sure. At least we're getting one knight here. Yeah, so I do give the city to green. This is not great, but I need to make something happen. Because basically we are blocked the whole game. So hopefully now, this is a pretty good 7, by the way. Hopefully now, no, I don't think that, I don't agree with that. However, you do need another brick to settle here, so maybe I do agree, but I think the 4 is also a pretty nice block here. So let's see if gray does have a knight here. Yeah, you do have the knight. I think I want to block the 4 just because, and now you do have the brick anyway. But I do want to get army here. And we do get a sheep, that's really nice. Can we get a 5? Okay, just a 9. Uh, let's see if someone, yeah, I don't think anyone needs brick. Well, maybe, yeah, blue doesn't have the wheat. I definitely want to get another death card here. I could also wait here, but I think I need to keep up the pace here. So hopefully green wants to trade me here. I think an ore for brick with green is also fine. I'm really looking at green right now. Um, I think this is very bad, maybe, but I think I dream my ore. It's not great for sure, but I think if we want to get army, we need to act soon here. And not sure when we roll the five, and we do have the year of plenty, so that makes getting the second city a little bit easier. But I think I want to prioritize at least getting second. So in order to do that, I need to start pulling knights in time. So next turn I can play one more knight and probably, hopefully, can get another knight as well. I don't like that. I think you should block the 6 sheep here. Um, it's of course the great number, but also with blue on the sheep port and the only sheep basically of gray harms him in getting the death cards. So green is battling blue for long road, not sure, but I think you will lose that race. Okay, so I know gray does have the cards I needed. He basically has sheep and wheat. I think he can now settle here. You have the wood, the brick. Yeah, I think you can definitely. Okay, you don't. I want to wait one more turn. Let's see if he sevens out. He doesn't seven out here. I definitely want to. Oh, or do I want to get just another death card here? Nah, I do think I want to. Uh, we do get the wood, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would rather have the sheep or the wheat. Let's offer a wood here. We don't need the wood. Green is taking a long time, by the way. I will do it for a wheat or a sheep. I think the ore is pretty valuable here, but I don't want to give. Um, yeah, unfortunately, we can't get another knight now. I think I want to port it in for sheep because we are on the 5 wheat. Okay, now at least the 9 starts to roll again. But I think gray now might be in time to getting the death card first, which of course really bad for me. So why didn't he want to trade me then? I literally did give him the same offer. So do you play your mono right now? I could definitely see that you play the mono if you have it. Okay, it seems like you don't want to do it right now. Okay, nice. We do get a 5. Let's see what gray decides to do here. For sure, I want to get another death card. Okay. Yeah, I think you can't get a death card now anymore. Yeah, okay. So at least we can now get a death card for sure here. So we will do that. And if it's a knight, I can get a city now. Okay, nice. So we will do it for wheat and sheep, just in case to get some road saddle or another city. I think we can... Do I want to... Yeah, I think I want to already get that extra spot here, because we might get 7th out now a lot, if the 9 keeps rolling. But the city of blue, by the way, here on the 6-5-11 is massive. You have the settlement spot here. You might be on 9. I think blue is in the strongest position right now. And after blue, of course, it's gray. But maybe I want to block the 6 sheep right now. Because how you are playing, I think you have just 2 victory points. Does that make you... You will get on... Yeah, you are probably on 9 already. Okay, we're getting the brick. I would love to get the wood. Okay, but we get the wood anyway. Um, I can get a settlement spot here, getting on 8. I can also get another death card. Not sure what to do here, because blue is also now, I think, want to play for the largest army game. Um, so maybe getting another development card is better here, because I definitely don't want to lose army here. Okay, we're getting another year of plenty, which is okay. But blue is looking pretty strong right now. Yeah, blue can block me that watch. You can block the 9 brick, I guess, or the 8 wheat. Okay, the 10 wheat. That's also fine. Okay, I think I want to get another death card, just to make sure to not lose on that. Because Gray could definitely outpace me with his production. So I want to get another death card here. And I want to block the 6 sheep for sure. We do get an ore, nice. Um, we can offer this to someone. If no one is interested, I will just play my Year of Plenty. We might get the victory point, but knight is also pretty nice. Yeah, so at least I now have advantage over Gray. So now I want to start getting the settlement here. And maybe we can win with 2 more cities as well. Maybe that is the smartest way to go here. I think if, yeah, I think the 8 brick is also fine. Because the way blue is playing, he just needs another settlement spot to win this game. I know you do have the wheat and the sheep. Not sure if you do have the sheep though, the wheat, by the way. Yeah, you do have it. So you can get the settlement spot here, I think. You're on 8 points right now. So green did a pretty good job, by the way. He's not getting blocked at all this game. But now I'm really close to 8 points as well. Okay, so if I steal from green, I have the guaranteed wood, I think. Well, at least a 75% chance. So do I want to go for that option? I'm not sure. I think getting this 6 sheep is a very good block. But if we roll 7, I might want to do it. Um, we could get another death here, because we do have a lot of production. So we could get, well, the row building is still in play, which I don't need. Victory points might be hard to get here. However, if we get a victory point, that would be really nice. But we could also hold here for the city or for the settlement. I'm not sure what to do here. Because it might be hard to get the sheep. I think I want to hold here. Yeah, I think green is pretty close too here. No way, do you already have to win here? I think no, not quite, not quite. I think you need one more ore. But now green is looking pretty scary as well here. Oh, what? Is it already over? Wow, that was a really lucky roll, by the way, in that case. because the 11 needed to roll in order that to happen.